Hello. I wanted to give an update about the dress code for Teen Extreme. It is different than the last time we went. They have allowed pants now, whereas before they didn't. As far as you can wear pants all the time now. Before you could only wear them while you were rock wall climbing or ice skating. Now you can wear them throughout your entire time that you're there. So they allow capri pants, jeans, athletic pants, and of course shorts. But allowing all those come with their own set of questions. What is allowed, what isn't allowed? So I wanted to give some examples. So first off, these are shorts. Now I'm gonna tell you right now, these are too short. These come a little bit above the top of my knees, so these would be considered too short of shorts. Now, I can, of course, if I let them sit lower, now they're okay. So these are now approved. You can see they go more to the middle of my knee. These would be considered approved shorts, all right? So this is what we're looking for as far as shorts length goes. It is better to be a little bit longer than to be a little bit like right on the edge. Now they ask all the leaders to check their own kids before we leave the dorm for the day. So it'd be very grateful, because the last thing I want to do is tell one of the kids, hey, you can't wear that today. Could you please change? Do you have anything else? Because if I don't say something, they will get stopped. And unfortunately, their rules are rules. We get it. They're very vigilant about the rules as far as the dress code in particular. So that's an example of the shorts. I'm gonna go show you an example of jeans. So you may be wondering, why are they gonna wear jeans? It's going to be Florida in June, it's gonna be hot. Yes, it's going to be warm outside, but 90% of the activities at Teen Extreme are actually indoors in the sports center in air conditioning. So they're not really gonna have to worry too much about being hot. So jeans will be okay. If you feel like, hey, or if your teen says, hey, I think I'll be all right wearing jeans, perfectly fine. I myself will be taking the jeans I'm about to show you. I will be taking them and wearing them while I'm there, because it's not that hot inside. Also, we are going a whole month and a half earlier than we did last time, so it's definitely a little bit cooler than it was before. So this is an example of the jeans, all right? So these go all the way down to my ankle. They are super loose. That's the idea, all right? So they want you to be able to have an inch of fabric away from your pants, or away from your leg, I'm sorry. An inch of fabric away from your leg. You should be able to pull it. Now, that doesn't mean you pull and it's an inch of fabric. This means that it is loosely hanging at least an inch of fabric, all right? And they're mainly talking about your thigh region and below, okay? So not necessarily, they're not expecting you to be able to hold an inch around like your waist and stuff like that. It should not be tight at all, and stay away from ripped jeans. There is nothing, I couldn't read anything that said ripped jeans. Now I could be wrong about that, but let's stay away from that as much as possible. So it needs to be just a loose fitting pants. I do see these a lot right now because they are in style. So you should be able to find some. I found mine at TJ Maxx. I know Sam's Club has some stuff. Target actually has a bunch of like loose fitting stuff. You can even find things on Amazon. So that shouldn't be too much of a big deal. And the last thing I'm going to show are sweatpants. All right, this is an example of sweatpants. Should be nice and loose, hanging off everywhere. They can have a cuff at the ankle, okay? So I have actually another pair, another example. These ones aren't quite approved for me, but this is another example of pants. They should be just nice and loose. I got these from Target. If you are doing joggers, they can only be cuffed at the ankle, all right? You do not want these, and they can't be tight all the way down to the ankle. They need to be very loose up until the point where they cuff. So this would be an example. These are like capris almost on me, so that's an example of what they need to be. So as far as shirts go, t-shirts, they're the best thing. Please don't bring any tank tops. I know Pensacola, when I was going to school there, they have very specific rules as far as tank tops go. And it's very hard to find those rules. They have to like come all the way to the shoulder and things, so I don't even want to worry about that. So please, no tank tops, because you may actually be asked to change. There, as far as swimwear goes, because there is a water park that is on campus. That water park is girls only, boys only, obviously. And so for the girls only time, they are allowed to wear a normal swimsuit as long as it covers your midriff. So as long as it covers your midriff, you can wear whatever swimsuit you want. You are required to have a t-shirt for the Flow Rider if that's what you choose to do. And we are trying to go to West Campus one of those days. West Campus is Pensacola's private beach area, and when they offer paddleboarding and kayaking for those specific activities, they will need knee-length shorts and a t-shirt. They can wear swimwear underneath it, but they're going to have a t-shirt and shorts for that particular activity. I think that is everything. When we're in the dorm room, they can wear whatever they want while they're in the dorm room. That's not a big deal. Just please, if you can, make sure to follow the guidelines so to avoid any awkwardness between me, Miss Brianna, and Miss Cindy, and your kids, because I don't want to deal with that. We had issues the last time we went, so I really kind of want to avoid that as much as possible. If you have any other questions, please let me know. I hope this was helpful, because the pictures online only show very simple images, very stock images, so I tried to give a little variety of what you can look for. And I know I have personally seen a lot of these clothes when I've been out and about, so you should be able to find stuff. We just wanted to give you a heads up so that way you do have plenty of time if you need to purchase things that you can. So thank you so much.